out there. There's open source and free everything.
There are free everything out there. That's
so
true.
when it comes to software and cybersecurity. So look, if you don't have...
I think that's what we were assuming, but now you just sent me in a whole other direction. But please continue.
Yeah. So if you don't have a good firewall, but you have an old computer sitting around somewhere, guess what? You can install pfSense on that old computer, buddy. And there you go. You got yourself a pretty high functioning firewall.
I don't miss pfSense. Sorry. I like it, but I don't miss it because every now and then...
I'm not saying it's the easiest or the most comprehensive.
I'm like, I think I either just made a rule to prohibit this, but I also might have actually just denied it. And I feel like the GUI just could be a little more helpful. That said, I haven't touched it in about 5 years.
But that's the thing is that, understanding how those things work would help you find, oh, wait, there is this free thing. It wouldn't be the best that you could implement, but it would be very cheap to implement. And
there's tools out there to help you learn how to do it faster now as well. Just, this is not a plug at all, but I used Atlas for the first time this week.
Mm-hmm.
And the one thing I like about Atlas, ChatGPT's new browser, is if I'm looking at something and I have no idea what I'm looking at, which, I don't know, maybe say a web GUI or a web interface to a firewall, you can just pull up the thing and say, I don't know what to do. Here's what I'm trying to do. Help. And it'll give you a step-by-step to at least help you partially implement.
Similar thing with Cursor, right? Cursor can do some similar functionalities, right? And so we do have these AI tools, which, hey, look, Frank and I are actually talking about utilizing AI in an appropriate manner that you can...
Healthy manner.
In a healthy manner that you can implement some cybersecurity functionality in your organization. There are free detection capabilities out there. Snort. There's Security Onion. There is, I think...
I missed Security Onion. It had everything.
Wuzza is the endpoint, the free endpoint thing. So look, you have for patching and for vulnerability scanning. There's OpenVAS. None of these are great. They are all free, so you do get what you pay for. But guess
what? They are kind of fun though too. They're kind of fun. I like OpenVAS.
And they're fun, and you learn, right? So they're not nothing. So when it comes to these fundamental capabilities, there's always open source options out there. Again, yes, it's going to cost a little bit of money because you're going to need some kind of hardware to run some of these things.
And people. Person is needed.
But as Frank just pointed out, there is some AI capabilities out here. Now, there's a lot that goes into this. And I understand there's some people out there shaking their heads and being like, you guys are talking about some crazy... But again, it is better than nothing. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it needs to replace modern SOCs. It's not going to replace